Good afternoon from Tokyo, Japan. Welcome to the park. Today is sunny and 9 degrees Celsius. Kenmea, Mirna, welcome. Kathy, good day. So peaceful. Colder temperatures have returned, but it's so beautiful. How's everything? Same as it was last year. Feels like nothing is changing. Doing great. So warm there. It only looks warm, but it's cold today. I saw your snow, Genmea. At least you don't have a lot of it. Well, some people are doing picnics or picnic over there. Oh, right now it's 9 degrees Celsius, Kathy. It's rather chilly because there is a weak wind blowing, but it's pleasant if you are just not moving under the sun. Again today, tomorrow. Oh, you have snow? You mean you will have snow? Bicycles are parked here, look at that. Oh, more snow is coming. I heard Saskatchewan was very cold with wind chill of minus 40 Celsius. That's super cold. Moon, welcome. Look at this nice view. Just watch the Super Bowl. Jay, minus 46 in Saskatchewan. That's my kind of weather. That's my kind of weather. How was the Super Bowl? Because I never watch it. I don't even know Super Bowl exists. I think it's American only, isn't it? So I have no idea. I've never watched it in my whole life. But then I used to watch soccer in Poland. I'd like to try the weather review right now. Really? Yeah, here it's very nice. If you come from Saskatchewan, the feeling here is like, oh, what happened? It's summer-like weather. Hi from Peru. Welcome. Tampa Bay Buccaneers won. I have no idea. It's like no meaning to me. It's a team, right? I haven't even heard of such a team at all. Tim, how are you doing? Are you watching your anime? I wonder what this is. This has been here every day since last week. Hey you, hello. Welcome to the winter. Actually, it's spring. Look at the view. Ooh. I like the open space like that. Hello. It's just 9 degrees Celsius. Maybe not like you, because you have so tropical climate. Must be nice, you know, if you have warm all year round. Maybe you don't need winter clothes. Maybe you don't get sick so much. Must be interesting life like that. No, I haven't, but the new Miyazaki film is on HBO Max now. What is the new Miyazaki film? I thought he stopped making movies. You definitely need to come on an airplane and visit the Mitaka Ghibli Museum. It's not far from here. He actually is working on one of his sons. Oh, really? Wow, that's going to be interesting. I want to see. City sponsored teams football. Okay, they have two leagues, NFL and AFL. Both leagues have winners. Oh, National Football League and I don't know what the AFL stands for. That's interesting. And people like if the money is spent on football. I'm sure someone here would object, probably in Japan. Give me just 1 minute and I'll give you the name of it. Okay. The number one team play in Super Bowl. Oh, okay, so it's like a one single game, isn't it? Crystal, welcome. So it's one game and then it's the winner, right? Is it only in United States? Are the Canadian teams in there as well? They maybe are not popular at all. I have no idea. Hey, American Football League. Oh, I get it. So NFL is national. So maybe. Oh, look at this. Cedrus Deodara. Cedrus. Cedrus is cedar, isn't it? Whoa. Very big tree. Tree energy, that's right. Shinrin-yoku. Shinrin-yoku shimashou. Let's power ourselves. Yes. We're recharging our energies from this healthy, beautiful tree. Oh, yes. Oh. Big hug here, big hug. It's called earwig and the wedge. Earwig, what's an earwig? Like a wig? I wonder what's the title, the original title. Yes, deep roots, that's for sure. Let's see what the drinks are like. Earwig is a pincher bug. Oh, an insect. Got it. This is a title, Earwig and the Witch. Something and Majo. Majo is a witch in Japanese. Maybe it's going to be something like that. Oh, corn soup. This is really strange. I wonder how earwigs got their names. Earwig and the witch. This is the map of this park. Are those all beverages? Yes, yes, those were all beverages in the machine. It's they're all like there are usually two sections, ones that are chilled and one section is warm. They alternate through the seasons. Burrow into ears. Oh, that sounds very painful. My goodness. Earwig. Isn't earwig the insect with the pincers at the back? No dogs? Well, you cannot let your dogs to run around, but on the leash it's okay. But no one's gonna come and stop you. Just like with the masks, no one's gonna come and check if you're wearing one. Oh, those ones, yeah. I think that's an urban legend that they go into your ears. But who knows? Who knows? I always find these in like under the tent during camping, especially in Poland. Mr. Flora, the police. Polices. We have mask police. Oh my gosh, Walmart, really? My goodness. So they are not greeting, they're only checking for your mask now. There was a list of no-nos. Yes. I don't think I want to find out. Police. Walmart, oh my goodness. Yeah, here is state of emergency and people just do by themselves. They go out or they don't want to go out, they decide themselves. No police required. So maybe it's good. My idea of greeting. They greet you with a taser. Yeah, this is how it should be. We have a little bit of Wild West always, right? Japan is usually kind of like, yeah, whatever. Let's take it easy. But not everyone is wearing masks here, so it's... And no one's gonna stop you from really going out, even if it's state of emergency. You can still go out, to like hiking mountains where no one's coming. I'm not a sheep. I don't follow rules. Stay in line. More free, yeah, more free than America. But really, the laws here are set by United States, right? Because United States wrote the Japanese Constitution. But this Constitution hasn't changed anything since the war has ended. So I think the freedom is still left here, as it used to be in the United States. RIP America Incorporated, really. Yes, it's famous. Like when the United States wrote the Constitution, they really wanted to, like Japan to be as free as back there. They admitted women to give them rights, so they can vote. They wanted to make kind of Western balanced society. The last Miyazaki film I watched was Princess Mononoke. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I remember vaguely about this. I watched it a very long time ago. What time is in Japan? Well, it's lunchtime. It's very nice and sunny. It's Monday. A beautiful Monday. I think if you look for, what's her name? I know. I wonder if she's still alive. Like Beate Gordon Sirota. I think she was one of the ladies who was contributing to the constitution of Japan. Marvelous day, yes, that's the word, Berna. Oh, there's a picnic here again. Even winter can be enjoyed. But we are going ahead and we'll check the Bairin, the plum grove, because plums are blooming now. Interesting clouds over there. Looks like a summer afternoon rain cloud. The animals will eat the plums, maybe the squirrels. There are no squirrels here, no. But people come and pick these plums up because they make juices like compotes, umeishu, the Japanese plum liqueur, and then maybe they have a festival and they sell it. Jam, oh, that would be tasty. That would be so good. Look at these, aren't these beautiful? Gorgeous trees. We just have to get past the sun so we can see them a little bit. Contrast here. This is a white blossom plant. There's also pink. Let's go down. Not in Tokyo. I think they just would have nothing to eat here much. There's city all around. I mean, maybe there are. I know in Yokohama you can find some. Look at this. No chipmunks. I don't think chipmunks live in Japan. There are Taiwanese squirrels. Those are, I think, from Taiwan, but somehow they have invaded these areas. I think it could be an escaped pet and they just took over the decades. There are also Japanese flying squirrels, the ones that like try to glide when they jump from tree to tree. Those are very neat. Musasabi. They're called musasabi, that kind of squirrel. They're quite big and spooky because you don't know how can such big thing fly, right? When you hike or something. Beautiful blossoms. Oh, this is still not blooming. Look, so many flowers, like a big owl. yeah. Yes, Moon. Oh, there's a white tree. Let's go here. Lots of blossoms on the tree ahead. Oh, look at this. It's like sprinkled with sugar. Popcorn on the tree. Too many pixels, maybe. Maybe I should bring it closer. Look. The tree trunk looks black. Kind of darkish. Brown. Maybe. Thank you for support. Look at this. And they smell nicely, you know. But if you are allergic, maybe you don't want to sniff it. Dark brown, yes. It's hard to believe that every flower almost will become a plum, and then these branches will be heavy with these plums. Beautiful flowers, yes, Myrna. First signs of spring are here. Look how many of them are here. It's loaded. Just loaded. And we have a nice weather to observe them. And once the temperatures will increase, they are slowly increasing now. Sometimes it's 15, 16, 17 Celsius. These flowers will really continue to bloom at faster rate. And they will continue almost into the season of cherry trees, of sakura. Oh, this looks nice, look. Yeah, birds are around, of course. Crows, mainly, but also sometimes other birds as well. Yudia, good afternoon. Look at these wonderful plum blossoms. There are just so many on the branches. Crows don't like plums. Yay, more liquor for us. Look at this. Once it gets warmer, bees will start flying. But so far I don't see any. I think the mornings are still cold. Too cold for the bees to think it's spring. Oh, these ones are cute. Look at this, so beautiful. See, the buds are kind of reddish, a little bit reddish there. Really blooming. Are you guys getting an early spring? We had warm weather in California today. No, this is usual. Like the spring comes February 2nd or 3rd, and these plums, they start blooming for that. But it's still, very coolish. Oh. So many. So nice to see those. But once it will get to 100% bloom, then it's so relaxing to sit underneath and enjoy the shadows coming down. These ones over here don't have any blossoms yet. This one, I think pink ones are coming. Where is one that I can see? Right here. And there's so many, look, all the way to the top. Yeah, very pretty. They make me hungry because I think it's going to be something tasty. This one is pink as well. plum flavored sugar, flour made out of sugar, right? Lots of products they come in plum flavored taste. So people kind of know this taste. Oh, the sun is beautiful. Look. Just perfect. And see, these buds are coming on all the branches. The left and right. Oh, my hand is hurting from holding this. And more here. Oh wait, there's some insect flying. Maybe. It's not a bee, it's something else. Do people plant these in the backyards? Of course! They do indeed. If you have space, of course. Well, you have to kind of think, what do you want, right? Because people usually have trees with different flowers, so they cover the whole year around. And there's always something that blooms. Beth, welcome! I hope you are not too cold. Look at these wonderful plum blossoms. So like the plum is a typical spring flower in Japan. Frozen -50 below. Oh my goodness. That's extraordinary, Beth. I remember I was once cycling in Canada at -55. I know the coldness of that. Oh, yeah, really cold. That I can believe. That I can believe. And here we have these buds. This one starts to bloom. And here are white blossoms. Supposed to stay cold for the next few days, and then spring comes, right, Beth? Yay! Yes, the people in my Twitter group are telling me how cold it is. We usually don't complain when it's -20 Celsius. But when it's -30, we kind of think, oh, it's a little bit cold. -40, it's like, oh, so cold. -50, it's extreme. But somehow, you get used to it. And then -10 feels like so warm. Oh my goodness, it's -10 only today. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go warm up. Okay, Jay. Keep warm there, keep warm. We Canadians can handle it. Yeah, this is why living in these areas, like here, it's difficult because it's not cold enough for us. Not for you. Anybody can get used to it. Anybody. I think it's no problem. You don't even get sick. It's that cold, Everything is freezing. Even the humidity in the air, it just doesn't make sense. You cannot measure the humidity with the, what do you call it, the relative humidity anymore. Because due to such a low temperature, right? I think you have to use the dew point to kind of figure out how much moisture there really is in the air. But here it already was 17, 18 degrees Celsius. There's a mix of days where it gets really warm, and then it goes back to cold, and then warm again, and cold, and then like a strong southern wind. The first wind blows, and that means the spring has come. It's beautiful, yes, Beth, but it's only 9 degrees Celsius, which I like, which I like a lot. Actually, I think the strong wind has already blown last weekend, and this is the start of spring. I think the weather office always decides that. I think that's how they keep their job. Oh, no one is doing barbecue today. The weather office also decides the blooming of the cherry blossoms. So you have to give them a credit, because every year it's a different date. And of course, different places in Japan have different blooming dates. Yeah, the crows are talking, that's right. They love to hang out in the parks. After eating somebody's garbage, they probably fly here for leisure. Well, everyone, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a comfortable Sunday. Remember, cannot be worse as minus 50 degrees Celsius. Be thankful. So I wish you a fantastic Monday tomorrow. Beth, you are at the top of the whole world with the temperatures. You have to send a little bit to here when it's a warm day. Take care, Michelle. Moon, take care, thank you. Crystal, have a good evening as well. Take care, everyone. And wash your hands and stay healthy, of course. All right, bye for now. Scoping down. Hi, Gandel. Another day of beautiful sunny weather continues here in Tokyo, Japan. Spring brings to life various trees, grass, and the cherry trees as well. It's really nice to be outside. Looks like the big bird might be at the pond in front of us. Maybe egret, because there are a few people watching. And one person is taking a picture, but I wonder if the bird is there or not. Maybe not. Tidy? Really? You think it's tidy? It's just normal. No, there's nothing left. No water. Oh, Mr. Bird or Mrs. Bird? Look at that. I knew. Catching fish. Eric van die, good afternoon. Oh, beautiful feathers. Oh, invoke the night. Yes, it's beautiful. Just look at the feathers. It's so warm. Dobry dzień, Japonanka, привет. Welcome. Raro Silen, hello. Greetings from Japan. Crane, yeah, I think it is. Heron, egret, or crane. Looks more like a crane. Like these feathers at the back of the head. Looks like cleaning time. Oh, yawing? Afternoon siesta is done. Krasivi żuraw. Yeah, we call them żurawie in Polish too. Finally some word that I can understand. Hi, Richard. I think that's a crane, isn't it? Giraffe, żuraw. Żuraw is a crane in Polish. Oh, look at that. I like how the feathers are dancing in the wind. Żuraw, we use a special letter with Z and a little dot above. U R A W, I think. Żuravel in Belarus. Oh, żuravel. Yeah, it's similar. Nante utsukushi tsuru. Doshite nante. Auras. That might be the Latin name. Spell correct. It's really funny because these crows are taking their distance. Oh, they love the water. And this guy's watching. Żuraw. Yes, you got it. That's it. Woron. You know, we call some types of birds wrona in Polish. Because there is a crow and raven, right? Two different ones, but I don't know which one is which one. Wow. This one is getting closer. Voron more big. Vrona is bigger. So Vrona might be raven. Vrona is little. Vorona. So which one is it? Vrona is a crow, and raven is bigger than crow. Now the crows are getting close. To Vrona. So these ones are not crows, or Vronas are crows. How do you say stork in Polish? Bocian. Because the real name is Ciconia bociania. Somehow we got the end of the Latin name, or I don't know what bociania mean. Is it something Asian? Sounds like Chinese, really. And Ciconia is just the stork family. So storks are called bociany in Polish. Oh, nice bird. Sikorka, you know? Shijukara in Japanese is shikorka. So, you know, the storks, they often fly right now to Poland for nesting. They go very south, you know, to Egypt or somewhere. Woods are drewia. Like, you mean woods like a forest woods. Drewia. We call drewna we just call, like, you know, cut wood, just wood in general, not plants, I guess. Drewno would be wood, but the woods, like forest, we call las. Las is woods. Oh, honeybee. Honeybee full of pollen on its legs was flying. So peaceful. Poland people. Before it was Laki. Yeah, I think you are right. Polaki, polscy ludzie. Lachy. Our old name was Lachy because really, like the legend says, the leader was called Lech, who had that group of people, the tribes. They come from that, but really we don't really know. Laszka would be a Polish girl. But maybe, you know, different languages might be using that. Japonis are Japońcy. They're the same in Polish. Actually, we say Japończycy. Japończycy. Somehow. And storks bring babies and leave them on chimney tops. Oh, how nice. It reminds me of Dumbo from Disney. Japonki, Japończyki. Tak, tak, tak. Japonki, Japonka, Japonki. Japończyk. I think it will be Japończyki or Japończycy. You know, the conjugation changes. In Poland, yeah, you're right. Oh, hello, Rick. One glorious step closer to your amazing retirement. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Every day they are getting better and better, these blossoms. Should I travel to Poland? For what? Or you could go to see a castle. It's really interesting, you know, the Poland took, what do you call it, the baptism in 998 year, 998th year. Polka is Polish woman and dance in one world. Polka. Yes, that's correct. It means both things. The polka dance and it means a Polish woman in Polish. That's why I think context is very important as well. Great for tourists in Poland. You mean, what do you mean? You surely should go to Poland. I recommend you to see the Krakow and the castle there, old city. That's really amazing. And also Warsaw is beautiful as well. And you can go to the south, they have mountains. And in the north they have sea. Oh yeah, of course it's good to travel. But you know, you have to do it after the virus. Now it's just, I think they're getting a third wave. Here the third wave is gone and done. Would I survive? I think so, because it's, you know, European Union and lots of young people can speak English. I went there maybe 8 years ago and I was surprised that the young people selling in the stores, they could speak English now. They also speak, you know, German and French too, maybe. So it feels pretty friendly. No problem with language. You know, the European borders are open, so the Czech people come and they speak the Czech to us and we don't understand, so we use sign language. It was always like that, you know. My English is intermediate only. Really, maybe mine too. Yeah, Poland is really, you know, it's really full of tourists. Everybody goes there and somehow they can get around. I don't know, maybe the European tourists are more brave than you know, us. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. Ah, so many blossoms. I think there's a squirrel doing picnic. That's where the noises are coming from. You have an advanced level. Me, advanced level? Yeah, no way. No way. You know, I think if I go to Poland, that will be probably less than advanced level because I haven't spoken so long. Are Polish people similar to Estonian? You know, for you, probably they are, but for me, completely different people. In reality, you know, if they can speak like a Slavonic language, then they are probably genetically related to Polish. And because, we all come from around, India, people have migrated up into like Northern Europe from those areas. So we have lots of, genes from those areas, and maybe we have also relation to Persians, but it's really long ago. And before India, I think we were in Middle East and then Africa, right? That's where people came from. Japanese people has problem with L and R, yes, because they don't distinguish between these things. Oh, look like a big party here. I think schools are finished. It's end of school year in Japan and all the young people are outside. Well, they're playing soccer over there. Soccer time, soccer time. Everybody plays soccer. I used to play like this in Poland. My husband can speak a name Larissa. Really? Lalisa. Ralisa. You could say Lalisa, Ralisa, Rarisa. Like all the four combinations, and to Japanese they would think it's the same. You are teaching. Yeah. I think it's difficult once you don't recognize these words. They're really playing soccer. Well, I am talented teacher. I think so, to teach someone that R and L is almost impossible. I heard that it clicks in the brain after the first year after you're born. But then it gives you the freedom in Japan to misspell all their words. And, whatever they write R or L, you can say this way or that way, or extremely that way or this way, and, they don't notice. But for us, it's a completely different word. Oh, golden yellow color. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is completely gold. Beautiful. Isn't this nice? Nameli my leniwo na lima lovili. Nameli leniwo? That I don't understand. You mean you are lazy? Nameli my leniwo na lima lovili. Da. Yeah, I think so, It takes effort. Oh, good morning, Mosasa. Welcome. Welcome to Japan. Nice. Mount Fuji. This is a speech with L. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that has to be a tongue twister for any Japanese person or speaker. Kids are playing here. Cute. You have more. And these ones are strawberries, Last time there were strawberries growing here. Okay, let's roll. It's nice to be outside. Like a speech about Peter Piper. that is completely difficult. We have in Polish lots of tongue twisters as well. There's a poem that talks about beetle making sounds in grass, and I think it goes like, in the city of Szczebrzeszyn there is a beetle that makes sound in the grass, and it's how was this? W Szczebrzeszynie chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie. How about that? Can you see? Can you say all the t, z, z, ż, ch, and all the other sounds? And I think it's a poem, and this poem is used for grammatical examinations. You write a test being dictated by the teacher. Żuk zu żuk hal something like that. Yeah. It probably makes more sense if you write it in your Cyrillic letters. Oh, there's a tree here. Or the table with broken off legs. So it's like stół z powymywanymi nogami. It gets tricky, like you cannot even say this, and then you try writing it. It's crazy. And if you don't master grammar by the 8th grade, you can't really, you won't be accepted to another school. Od topota kopyt pył po pylu letit. Oh. Topota, what's topot? Koń? Horse? What topota? Oh no, topota is making tupania. Maybe it's like doing this, like stamping with feet. Maybe, or maybe something else. Kopyt is the hoofs of horses, I think, or animals. Popylu letit. Let it fly. Oh yes, really. I guessed it. My Canadian friend that lived in Japan for 6 years calls me baka, because baka means idiot in Japanese. He must be joking with you a lot. But really, Japanese don't really say like that because it's bad. How do you say idiot in Polish? Idiota. Maybe the same as in Italian. Maybe that's where it came from Latin. Something is approaching. Is it an airplane? Oh yes, behind the trees. English speaking, of course. Advanced, to tell the truth. Advanced English. What should I call him? This is Japan, yes, and cherries. What should you call them? I don't know. You're in USA. How is over there? Spring coming yet? Baka is Duraczok? Duraczok. That I don't know. Doesn't sound like Polish to me. Duraczok. Nighttime here in Tokyo is afternoon and beautiful day cold in the morning. Oh, so you're still way away from the spring. These are cherries for this season, and they look very beautiful. 11:40 p.m. You are moving into Friday slowly. Here it's Friday already. Cherries blossoming in London. Yeah, that's nice. They're all synchronized, aren't they? I guess maybe England is similarly has a warmer climate for them to bloom. Going into Friday. Oh yes, oh yes. I think next week this will be beautiful. But next week is, I think, I don't work, so holidays. Yeah, beautiful. I wonder if they smell. They smell a little bit. Yeah, very, very. Of course I do live here, yes. For me it's just nothing really. Oh, someone is going to take a photo of the cherries. Oh, these ones are pretty once they open. These tiny ones? They are very red, magenta. Oh, there's a sign here not to do ohanami because of the virus. What's food like? Food is amazing, amazing. Oh, this is weeping cherry, guys. Weeping cherry. Michael, welcome. Weeping cherry here. Whoa. See the multi-petal floribunda type. Just these branches sprouting. Uroda in Polish is beautiful woman, but in Russia is very not really. I think uroda means like beautiful or beautifulness. Urodziwa kobieta will be a beautiful woman. Need I say it's too cold? Genmea, you are stuck in this cold and rainy weather. No doubt your cats are probably just sleeping for weeks now. You drive Nissan in USA. Oh, nice. You should have seen the grave of the Nissan founder. I sometimes go and see. His grave is around. You love Nissan. Good for you. It's really, oh really? Uroda. Huh. What? How did they confuse that word? Unbelievable. Oh, look at this. In a time warp. Toyota, Mazda. Don't forget about Honda. I have Honda. Oh, look at this one. Samaya-san, konnichiwa. Honda is nice too, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mitsubishi too, of course. Mitsubishi makes cars as well. Actually, Mitsubishi makes the parts for the rockets, but the cars are mediocre. Konnichiwa, kirei desu ne. Sakuran desu ne. Ah, very beautiful. Let's see. Oh. Don't speak Uroda to Russian women. It's a big risk for health and life. What happened? In Polish, it's a normal meaning. Maybe the root of the word is different. Mitsubishi used to make aircraft, yes, and you know that Honda, I believe, they make a jet. I've been into their factories once. It was very strict. I couldn't scope or take pictures or anything. Everything is like top secret in there. Honda motorcycles, yes, I have Honda somewhere too. Haven't ridden it for a long time. I used to have Suzuki scooter. Sony PlayStation, yeah. 仕事しますので、またです。またね。お疲れ様。頑張ってください。Sony TV is good. Good to hear. My neighbor Honda-san drives Suzuki car. Yeah, sometimes you can find people like that. Honda Land... Oh, really? You have lawnmowers that are Honda? That I haven't heard. Actually, you know, Yamaha makes engines for, you know, boats, and maybe they have a mower as well. But, you know, from experience, I can tell you that Honda is really solid, and Toyota as well. Like completely indestructible and very, very reliable. Yamaha have good motorcycles and pianos. Remember pianos? Yamaha is actually the biggest instrument company in Japan. They might be making a lot of pianos in the world as well. Actually, their headquarters, their factory is in Shizuoka, not in Hamamatsu city, not far away from here. Maybe 3 hours, 2 hours drive. Honda makes power... Oh, really? I didn't know Honda makes power tools. I haven't seen much in Japan. Maybe they do. Maybe they export it. Japanese women are gorgeous. Maybe. Even the 100-year-old ones, right? Daihatsu and Nissan are car companies which is not family name. You are right, yes. And Nissan long time ago was Datsun. Datsun, I don't know how did they come up with that name, but later on they changed to Nissan. Nissan actually has the Chinese characters in their name. Nissan, it's Nichi, and San, I don't know what San means. Nissan. Yeah, Nissan. I used to drive Nissan in Canada. '70s was when they... Oh, really? You know, I went to the Nissan factory in I think, where was it? Nagoya, probably, or somewhere. And there I learned, probably Aichi prefecture. And there I learned about all the cars and the Datsun and Nissan and first navigation used. It was really cool. Daihatsu means let's go. Really? I didn't know that. Daihatsu makes cake cars as well. Nissan were rust buckets pre-2000. You know, any Japanese car just lasts in Canada forever. Like you can see old Toyota with holes in the floor, but it still drives. It's amazing how well these cars are made. Toyota Supra is fast. It's a slug. Oh, I didn't know. Toyota Supra is fast. Nissan Skyline. Oh, you know, they still make the Skyline. I think they still do. Actually, they might have the old Skyline on display in the world headquarters in Yokohama, where you can try all the cars and go into them. It's really, really cool. And nice ladies will take photo of you and the car. You can find the Grand Turismo GTR is there as well, with leathers. That car must be like maybe $500,000. Basu is very no beautiful woman. Busu? Which language? Skyline Godzilla, that I don't know. I've had Honda, Mazda, and now Toyota. Well, you have all the threes. How nice. My 1977 Chevy Nova had no rust after. Whoa. Well, well-made car. Suzuki motorcycles. Yeah, Suzuki are okay, but I had a scooter. It was just so-so. Like a big scooter, you know, like a couch. You sit on it and cruise like, woohoo, like Honda Goldwing. I don't know if you have seen Honda Goldwing. These are really big motorcycles, over 2000 cc, and they feel like boats on two wheels. Anyway, guys, I have to go, so thank you for joining, and we've seen some blossoms. Maybe we'll see more blossoms over the next week. Toyota Land Cruiser is legendary in Australia. Yeah, I've seen it here as well. But it's a big car, I think, and many people decide not to buy it because of the limited space in Japan. Japonanka, have a nice day. Take care, everyone. I'm leaving you with this beautiful cherry blossom that it's jumping. Japanese ladies, they're all working. You cannot see them. Kandafu, take care, everyone. Take care. Bye for now. Wind is coming, sorry. Scoping down, bye-bye. Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. Today is cloudy and on 13 degrees Celsius. Mami Alice, konnichiwa. Welcome to Tokyo. Feels like spring a little bit. Michelle, welcome. It's kind of springy in the air. Vancouver, Rick, hello. Still, not many things are growing. So it's a typical winter view. Today, no sun, no. But I could see just a little bit of Mount Fuji in the morning. It looked very cloudy though. It's relaxing. Yesterday was a holiday. And today is normal working day. -8 sea wind chill in Vancouver. Ooh, that's really cold. I think, if you have so much rain and it's around like 0 degrees Celsius, it has to be really cold in a place like that. Fortunately here it's always dry during winter, so I cannot imagine how that must feel. Yeah, it's peaceful and birds are sitting somewhere up here and singing. Really cold. Happens once every 5 years. Oh, at least you have your weather figured out. Key. Yes, that's correct, Erich. Some old looking trees there, yes. Very beautiful. Look at this one. Very massive tree. But many are new. Yes, everyone I know from Canada is having terrible winter. It's just this winter. I got, used to the winters like that. No problem for me. We get Monday as family. Oh, yes, I heard of that. That Canada has like extra days off. Is that what it is? So you can spend time with your family. Hi, welcome to Japan. Abdallah. mean? Many provinces, not all Canada. You know, maybe Saskatchewan also has it. Maybe even when I lived there, my parents took off from work on certain days. Thank you. It's nice to have extra days off, right? Look at this pond. Looks very strange without the grass. There's another pond here, and our field of lilies over there. Thank you for inviting. Are your parents still in Canada? Yes, yes. My parents are in Canada still. Love the long weekend. Yeah, oh yes, of course. You know, this was really nice because I've never experienced long weekends till I came to Canada. It felt like, oh, such a nice relief. I've never had a long weekend in Poland. It felt like, you know, Canada is more relaxed and people are never, you know, hectic. They don't care if they miss a bus because another bus will come. As if, you know, life was very, very reasonable and not stressful as compared to life in Europe. I think Japan has more holidays, but you know, Japanese holidays like yesterday, it's Thursday. So it's kind of it's not convenient unless you take off Friday, right? Genmea, hello. Hello, welcome to Japan. Yes, Saudi Arabia, welcome, welcome. Hello, how is New York? Is more snow coming or came? What food do you miss the most from your hometown? I miss maybe, you know, Polish food, like typical chicken soup and dumplings with sauce, rollades made out of beef, and maybe some sauerkraut or some salad, something pickled. My parents are always in the cold, you know, here it can be so hot already. And when I call them, they are like, oh, today is just, you know, minus 20, but yesterday was minus 30 Celsius. So I always kid with them a lot. Absolutely more snow. Oh, really? Wow. I hope you're doing okay. Yes, Rick. Saskatchewan was really cold. Minus 38 or minus 40. And I think they booked somewhere minus 55, which is really, really super cold. The binoculars are very beautiful. Binoculars? You mean someone is having a binoculars? Maybe they want to observe that what do you call it, birds. Hello mommy, son, welcome. Spider irritator, yes, they all disappeared. You know, they were growing right here even, but now there is nothing. Yes, very cold, Michelle. Pierogi, sauerkraut, kielbasa. Oh, yeah. Yes, sausages. You know, hams, sausages, those ones I always miss. Oh, today there are so many seniors outside. Right after holidays. They're everywhere. I got brain freeze today with just minus 8. Because you have, you know, very humid air. And that is extremely cold when even with like -5. From Pittsburgh in the USA. Lots of Polish food. Oh, you are so lucky. Yeah. I just miss, my grandmother cooking. My mom sometimes doesn't cook perfectly, so I tease her. Look at this guy. Didn't we see this bird yesterday? The long-legged heron. Or what's the other one? Not heron. He's hunting, or she. People stop to take photos, but I cannot get a good angle here. Let's move a little bit this way. Oh, he's over there taking a walk. My favorite, my grandmother's big round bread. Oh, you know that one. Yes, with dusty flour again. Yeah, that's right. And it's, of course, crispy. Don't be so mean to my mom. Yes, but in the summer it's the opposite because it's not hot over there so much due to dry air. And here it's really, really humid and terribly hot. Yes. Hammarstrand, welcome. Let's keep on walking. Let's find some flowers. Warm. It's not a crane. It's called shirasagi in Japanese. I forgot. It's heron, or what's the other one that's similar to heron? But I think the colors are different. It's one of those birds. And I forgot the name. Albatross? No, not albatross. Egret, yes, Granea. I think it's an egret, white egret. And in Japan, they're called sagi. So, shirasagi, white egret. They are very large birds. I can see them all year round. They love to hang out by the rivers. We did it, yes. Thank you to Periscope. Oh, look at this. This is very unusual street for Tokyo. But for the Olympics, they have refurbished it a little bit. They made walking path here and bicycle path. Actually, they made lots of bicycle paths around the city and many cities. That's correct. Yes, looks like the place we found a geocache, but this is a different bridge. Just a different bridge. Gentlemen, goes welcome. Let's go see the winter suite because they are slowly passing. I think so. They will have Olympics. I don't think anything will stop them. No. 13 Celsius. That must be warm for. Actually, it's normal winter here in Tokyo. Sometimes 5, sometimes 10, but 13 is maybe later winter, like closer to spring, because things get warmer. Like you get a few days of like plus 15 Celsius, and then it goes back to 10 again, and it alternates. Except the country's back out. It will still be held. at least that that former prime minister has quit, right? The Modi guy. So, and he didn't want to quit, so the volunteers started to quit the Olympics. I mean, because Japan just doesn't have enough money to pay everyone. They rely on the volunteers, and many people volunteered or will volunteer. It's going to happen even if it's one person playing Game Boy for 5 hours. Oh, you remind me of the classical old days. Kim was talking about it earlier. Yeah, but I don't blame that old guy, because whoever speaks, he complained that women, are boring because they speak long. But actually, everyone, men and women in Japan, they make so long speeches that are so pointless, like some speech during graduation or speech during, some other like events or coming of age ceremonies. Like, it's so boring. No one wants to hear, guy talking for like, half an hour and trying to cry or something like that. So it's it seems like it's normal here. Surfing still got approved for Olympics. Well, I think that's the best social distancing. Very sad. They should cancel the Give Tokyo tour. Yeah, wouldn't that be better? Yeah, Japan has built so much for the Olympics. Like, they completely transformed all the lazy things like roads and bridges and buildings into everything new, because no one really wants to transform anything new here. My high school graduation was 2.5 hours. Yeah, exactly. So imagine, 2.5 hours for young people, that's eternity. And for all the guests, that's also eternity. A little bit less of eternity. No sumo wrestling. Makes sense to me. It's more like postponed till. Yeah, that would be better. They built everywhere bicycle paths, like around here, Yokohama, Kanagawa, Tokyo. But, they just built these bicycle paths on normal roads, which are so narrow. So it's kind of pointless. The traffic doesn't move if there's a bicycle, in front of you, and you are on the main road. Single lane main road, I mean single lane, yeah, in one direction, main road to Tokyo, you will be going so slow. Unless the bicycle goes on the sidewalk. Then you can drive a little bit faster than the average 30 kilometers per hour. Just postponed, right? The Tokyo streets have bicycle lanes. Yes, they painted them just for the Olympics to show that the city is like, from the 22nd century. But really, it's dangerous to be out. If you get hit by a car, oh my gosh, it's pretty unsettling. Because the streets are narrow, and that's why it's scary. They do that here too, and pedestrians are in danger. Yeah, here, technically, you cannot go on the sidewalk, but you're supposed to go on the street. But streets are crazy narrow, and people are speeding, so everybody is scared to go on the street, including kids, right? So police doesn't enforce it at all. They just let people go on the sidewalk, but the people on the sidewalk, they hit the pedestrians because they sometimes go too quick. And now it becomes mandatory in Tokyo to have bicycle insurance for that reason. No one pays any attention. Yeah. Here, bicycle comes out of nowhere, like in front of your car sometimes. And you cannot see easily because the intersections are very narrow and tiny. Sometimes, even if you slow down to 20 kilometers per hour, even with that speed, if you hit a bicycle, that's like a major impact. So you have to be so super careful. Delivery guys on dark bikes at night. Oh, that is crazy like ninja. Crazy. With pandemic here, delivery bicycles have increased 500%. I see. Here bicycles sold out everywhere. Like all the good bicycles are gone. People just want to hang out by themselves outside. Boom. Why is Japan streets and stuff so narrow? Because they haven't redone the streets since they built Tokyo, right? Since they built Edo. That's maybe slightly more than 400 years ago. And they built the streets then. So to widen the street, you need to buy the land of people who have houses on it. So if someone rebuilds a house, the land is taken away from them. But they cheat. There's a loophole in it that if they take their house apart from the inside and renovate it, that is not like rebuilding the house. So the streets are waiting, sometimes they get a part of the street and then they put guardrails on it. And it's waiting for decades till they buy the rest of the land from people who don't want to sell. Hi, Crystal. Also, people don't want to sell the land, right? Like they try to build a subway, and sometimes the subway has to go on top of the surface of the land. And so many people refused. So they have to build a subway around the house or a highway around the house. I don't know if you guys know, but Narita Airport, when Narita Airport was being built, many people, the farmers over there, refused to sell the houses. And there are still houses in the middle of the airport, like next to the runway somewhere, with access road underground by some tunnel to get there, and they're still there. You can find them on Google Maps. Oh, they're playing frisbee here. It looks like a school. Kids are playing. So loud. I'm going to go and see the plum trees next. We'll see what... I think these are students playing frisbee. And over there under plum trees they are picnicking. Kids, yes. Actually, if you come to Japan, you will never see much kids. Most of the population is pretty old age. Just about need some earplugs for the screaming. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. They are picnicking under the plum trees. And he rolls the ball down the hill. He's not catching it. And another one. I think I'm gonna go this way and see. There's one plum tree with some blossoms. Slowly it's getting, more of these blossoms are coming. I apologize if I already asked you this, but where are you going? Oh, maybe I'll be on Twitter. Hubs doesn't work because they haven't fixed the bug on Android, so it just doesn't work at all. Actually, it's 13 degrees Celsius, Michelle. It's kind of like, warmish, chillish. Spring air. This is the best tree, I think. So beautiful. Look. It works here in the States, but I refuse to give them my location. Yes. But I don't think they display any location on the map. They just show you where you are. Maybe that shows maybe on the web version of Hubs. Yeah, Androids are always afterthoughts. Unfortunately. Steve Jobs is just grinning. Or his ghost. They're just about to open these ones. So beautiful. Real spring, guys. We just need bees to start flying. They do show locations, but yeah, it's not like an exact location. That's right. But if you are in only that area, then it's easy to find you. They have to go to tell me that it was trying to hide something because I didn't want to give location. Yeah, it's like that. It's probably used for advertising and other things, data collection. Wow, look at these flowers. So many. There's a very weak smell to it. Do you know if honeybee population is decreasing in Japan? I don't know, because in Japan doesn't make much honey. Most of the honey is made in Canada and imported to Japan. But I see some bees flying, so people keep bees in the city for sure. I actually saw people keeping bees a little bit outside of the city as well. Yes, which is the reason you don't want to give the location. Yeah. That's how it is. Oh, look at this one. So beautiful. Yeah, beautiful crystal. Yes, Hubs. I was watching Hubs yesterday. And there's always something where I click and I lose the broadcast and it takes me out to the main menu. So it quits the app completely. And then I have to go back and I cannot find the broadcast I was watching. And it's so sluggish and slow on an Android. Whoa. You have to have really strong nerves to use it. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe it works fine on Apple, but no, Android is really laggy. Wouldn't you want to sit here and eat something? Yesterday was so dusty, like the wind was blowing dust. Japanese people love to sit when the dust is blowing somehow because it reminds them of old Japanese house where it's naturally dusty. In life, I mean, it's like you are in contact with the earth. Life doesn't need to be that difficult. Yeah, it's very sluggish here on Android as well. Okay, so it's just not optimized. Maybe they just have one person writing the code. Who knows? Well, strong wind came, and everything was flying, and people over there, they eat lunch, right? And the dust is flying into your mouth, and you can feel it, like, little sound in your mouth. But people just like it. I don't know. I think, from a long time ago, they wouldn't care, because Japanese house would have a dirt floor like this, without anything, in one part of the house. They should hire you, but I don't know anything about programming. But they kindly took my complaint to improve the program. Yuck, yeah. For me, it's kind of strange, right? Why would you want to be in a dusty place like this? But for everyone else, it's like natural. They enjoy, even in the winter, sitting in a dusty place and eating things. Wow, look at this. Perfect flower. There's some pink ones here. Yes, allergies are terrible. Actually, the allergy season has started already. You can be sneezing from these flowers and cedar pollen. At some points, it gets really, really bad. Like, even I am not so allergic, but I get affected by the pollen because it's just too much. I think a normal person would be sneezing. So imagine the people with allergies, they suffer. And in Japan, they don't really like taking medicine much. So they really suffer. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, so beautiful. You should look up the dogwood flower. It just, I think it grows here too, but it's not really bad as compared to the cedar. Cedar is crazy. Yeah, too bad. Yeah, pretty. This is cherry tree in front of us. Cherry trees still need time. Oh, it grows in New York City. Oh, so you guys have allergies too. Yeah, allergies are everywhere. Maybe it's because we are just spending more time indoors as children. Maybe that's the case for Japan, right? People work so much indoors. They don't have much opportunities for outside. But who knows, Do you have redwood trees in Japan? There's sequoias, meta sequoias. Do they count as redwood trees? If they do, then yes. But cedar, maybe that's a kind of redwood, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Anything. You can see, you will have yellow dust on your car, yellow dust on the ground, yellow dust everywhere, on your windows, everywhere. That's how much pollen from the cedars is flying. Are you staying in Japan forever? I don't know. I never thought I would end up here anyway. They cancelled Narita to Vancouver flight path, or the flight by Air Canada. Now I cannot go back to Canada easily. Sequoia is actually a distant cousin of redwood tree. Ah, I see. I see. Well, I don't know, you know. Japan has lots of trees. But I just don't know their names. All of their names, at least. Not going back to Canada. You know, I wish I could. But when I think of winter and expensive tax, I think Japan is much better. Right now, things in Japan are cheaper than in Canada, and it's very comfortable living here. In Tokyo, Yokohama, you know, those are like the biggest cities in the world. It's amazing how affordable it is. Will Japan pay you pension? Of course. And I think I even will get pension from Canada because Japan and Canada has agreement for pension. Even if I go to Canada, you know, the pension from Japan will be paid, or it will count. But I have no idea how it works, and to tell the truth, even if I get pension, it will be so little that I won't be able to pay for everything. I do speak English. My broken English, you mean? You know, pension, everybody knows that in Japan, pension is finished because there are not enough young people to pay into it. So by the time I retire, who knows, I might not receive anything. You need to be here. Nice, come. You should demand Polish pension too. I didn't work in Poland, unfortunately. But, you know, if you have no money, like if you have completely no money and you have not worked all your life and your pension is like, you know, $100 or something. If you live in Tokyo or Yokohama, like a bigger city, the city will subsidize your apartment. Actually, they will pay everything so you can have food and live. So it is quite all right. Your English is great, thank you. You speak 3 languages, that's good. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I forget many words. Could you work in Canada? Yes, I could. I can work in whole European Union too, because I am Polish too as well. Relaxing place. You just came to relaxing place. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Bicycles are here and no one's gonna steal them. This is how safe it is. It's very comfortable to be in such a safe place. Oh, a marching army of school children is passing. You're retiring? Wow, congratulations. Wow, that's nice. You live in a nice place. You have beautiful Canada and Vancouver there. Yeah, I'm the man of the world, exactly. I should give up all my passports. Actually, I live and work in Germany and US. I have dual citizenship. Yeah. Oh, if you have dual one with Germany, you can work in the whole European Union, or what's it called? The Schengen zone, right? I think that's what it is. I mean, in a job you are trained for. I was trained for so many jobs, but I never work in this training, you know. I actually self-taught myself the job I'm doing now. So it's kind of tricky. Wow, even now, look, so many people here. People come by cars and pay for parking just to come to the park. I think in Canada, no one would come if you had to pay for parking. Maybe that's what I liked. It's very comfortable to be able to drive and just stop and have fun, quiet. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Ninjas are ingenious, apparently. No, not at all. Is it cold over there? Actually, no, it's 13 degrees Celsius. It's like spring. It's quiet, comfortable. Now I understand why you walk everywhere. That way you don't have to pay. I am actually a very good expert around these areas around Tokyo and Yokohama, where there are secret parking spots that are free. Because, you know, like, who wants to, if you go to the city, you will pay. There's no limit on parking. If you stop there, you might be paying, you know, $100. It's crazy. Maybe on weekdays you can go by $16 per 12 hours, $16 per 12 hours. So it accumulates, and then you drive on a highway. Highway will cost you $30 or $40. Oh, it's really, really, you know, costly. It's a challenge finding parking. Yes. Yeah, in Tokyo, it's especially, you should never go by car in Tokyo because it's too stressful. Going by train, it's like the train will take you right to the spot you want to go, and it's so much faster and easier, and you can close your eyes on the train and just sleep for like a few minutes. This is this tree. This is a winter sweet. It's called robai in Japanese. It has very nice smell. If you smell it, it's like, oh, sweet, very sweet. You kicked yourself out. It's better in the car with the COVID. Yeah, now everyone is traveling, like on bicycles or doing separate sports, surfing, social distanced everywhere. People really don't gather. I mean, they play tennis. That's still okay. And also the third wave is almost ending right here in Japan. So probably fourth wave will be coming if they don't start, you know, vaccinating more people. They just started to vaccinate people yesterday, I believe. So slowly, something is advancing. So is the train crowded? Yeah. The train is so crowded, they have to push you inside the train. There's no social distancing on the train at all. It's all like ignored. Is it mandatory vaccine? Of course not. I mean, here nothing is mandatory. You don't need to do social distancing, wear a mask. No one can force you. People just do it because, you know, the responsibility comes to you as a citizen, right? And there's really nobody to enforce it on you. People are always like this here, you know, like they are kind of kind to others as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Lucky. Yeah, you think so? We will all die of the virus, maybe. I think I have seen a photo of that. Cops are pushing people in the train. No, there are train staff pushing people into the train cars. Yes. You can watch on the YouTube. Probably you will find something like that. Too bad American people can't just do that. We have to have people force it on us. Because it's a different culture. We are like, you know, individualistic. And we always did that, you know, push. Here, you know, you can buy alcohol in a normal grocery store. You can buy whole liters of alcohol, 4 liters of alcohol, and go drinking in the park. No one's gonna stop you. But in Canada, you would get arrested right away, right? Have you heard of Rebel News? No, I haven't. Good seeing you. Enjoy your scouts. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. I hope you get a warmer weather. Brainwashed by this. Actually, I have no TV, so I don't watch news much. I just read sometimes. That's all, because it's better to relax, you know. And my phone is always off too. Never makes a sound. At the vending machines. You bought alcohol? Yeah, it's possible. Cigarettes, alcohol, no problem. But then you will not see people really abusing it. I mean, you know, people really are taught to take responsibility. I'm from Canada, of course, and Poland. And now I'm Japanese ninja. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening and wonderful future Friday tomorrow. And if you are here, enjoy the beautiful Friday. So, thank you for chatting, everyone. True phenomenon, and I don't think so. Take care, Michelle, London, thank you, Gentleman Ghost, Vancouver Rick, Connie, Tim, thank you. See you guys. Keep healthy and wash your hands. All right, bye-bye.